Hi, I'm Baz, and today we're going to do a walkthrough of Grow with Ghost, the go-to-market platform for LinkedIn. Now, first of all, I'm going to start with a bit of an introduction because I think we're a tool that's quite different in the sense that we combine 4 types of tool into one suite for LinkedIn. And that combines content, engagement, intent signals, and outbound messaging. What that really means is we've got an underlying LLM based around Claude that analyzes 10,000 posts on LinkedIn every single week and then writes really good content that performs well on LinkedIn. So not generic kind of ChatGPT type content, but one that's really dialed in around your persona, your profile, your clients, and how you serve them. So content is first of all. The second piece is around engagement, comments on other people's posts. Now, what we try to do here is avoid you having to doom scroll LinkedIn trying to find the right posts. We build a watch list, which can be 50 or 100 people, which is your ideal customer profile. And when those people post, we surface their posts and some suggested replies, which you can edit and post and make really good time of strategically engaging with your target customer so that you can be in the notifications, building familiarity, commenting thoughtfully and making good comments and getting in front of your customer. And then the next piece is intent signals. We scan for comments, likes, engagement, people posting about certain topics, and then we build those into signals so that you can pull those contacts and put them into your engagement list for your comments and also your outbound, which is the final piece of the puzzle. So we've got all outbound automation, different campaigns that you can run with different terminology triggered against certain signals or contact lists. And that's all built into one tool. So let's log in and have a quick look. I'm going to start here at my dashboard. This is my personal dashboard, actually, so you can see my activity. I've set myself a KPI in the top corner, which is to post every day on LinkedIn, comment on 5 posts, add 20 people to my network, and send them into a message sequence. I'm at 90% of that. So I've posted every day on LinkedIn. I've engaged in 73 engagements in the last 30 days, should be nearly 100. And then I've sent outbound invites to 600 people. 400 of those have accepted. I've sent them, as a result, messages. And then we've generated 150 replies. Now, admittedly, half of those are people saying no, not now, but they're part of my network and we'll talk another time. The other half, 75 or so, have led into the last 50 meetings that we've booked this month. And that's the purpose of this activity, is to produce really good content, engage with people, add them to your network, and then send them right message at the right time. So in Composer, when you sign up, it goes through a persona building exercise, asks you who you are, what you do, who your clients are, how you serve them, and it will build a content pillar around those, 5 or 6 different content pillars that give you different things to write about. You can then choose a writing style based on your own or high-performing content and people that do lead generation or B2B, top creator kind of influencer types. And then you can either write a message brief in the box here, or you can get post ideas. And what that will do is scan LinkedIn, find relevant posts in your space, take some of those ideas, give you inspiration about something that's more relevant for you. So this particular one here is about building a revenue engine for your business because it's based on my persona. That will write a comment for you, draft it in a way that's got sentence structure, a good hook, the type of content that performs well on LinkedIn based on our analysis that we do every single week. And then this is connected to LinkedIn, so you'll be able to schedule that post and publish it out to your content calendar. Mine's connected up here to actually LinkedIn and Twitter because I post the content to both. And then you just put that in the diary, schedule, and post away. Now, the engagement part of the tool is based around a watch list. So I've got a list of people who are my strategic targets, ICP, and also influencers in the space because I want to be commenting on people that might be a client or people that do have a big audience on LinkedIn. So I've got this engagement feed now, which I can just literally go to. And if I see a particular post that I want to engage with, I can click reply. It will show me the post below. It will generate me a personalized reply based on my persona and what they've said and give me a nice relevant reply, which I'll be able to then fine tune, edit, where you can add wording to and then post. It will literally post it to LinkedIn. So this is the engagement dashboard. Sources. Now, I find this really helpful because you can just scan the competitors that you have and the people that are talking to those people and add those people into campaigns for your outbound messaging. I do that with my competitors. I also do that with people who are influencers on LinkedIn. Chris Donnelly's got 1 million followers. He talks about lead generation predominantly on LinkedIn, and there's 900 people there that have engaged with that content. So they're the type of people I want to be talking to. So I pull those people on a weekly basis into my campaigns. You can see contacts up here. And campaigns are your outbound messaging sequences. So generally in a sequence, what I'll do is build a sequence that has, let's just go into this one, for example, an invite to be a connection request. And then once that person's accepted, we send them an introductory message. If they don't reply, maybe 4 or 5 days later, we'll send a follow-up. And then I generally send a third one, which is kind of a, let's keep in touch, speak another time, 3 or 4 days later. So you can build a sequence, generate your outbound messaging from here, and then run those campaign activities. I run about 5 or 6 campaigns at any one time, and generally send about 25 to 30 outbound messages a day. Keeps well under the safety limits on LinkedIn. And what our campaigns will do is send, if I'm running 5, it will send 5 messages to each campaign to get to the 25 for the day. And as you can see here, that's kind of campaign activity with different wording for different campaigns, for different message sequences. So you can be working on 2 or 3 activities at any one particular time, or you might have 2 ICPs that require different message sequence terminology. And really, that's the 3 areas of the dashboard. Gives you a good overview of how you can create really good content, engage importantly with the comments and posts from other people, and run your campaign activity all from one dashboard in a quick 5-minute demo. So yeah, we've got a 7-day trial. If you're interested, you can click the link, growwithghost.io, and hopefully we'll see you there.